Oh boy. Oh. What have we gotten ourselves into? Oh, this time. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Shire Shenanigans. Ooh, my name is Nicole and I have a beast of a Black Friday haul for you guys. So okay, full disclaimer, at least 2 of these my mom bought me. So just there's that. So I've got 13 paintings from Diamond Art Club's Black Friday extravaganza to share with you guys today. So strap yourselves in, get yourself a snack and a cozy drink, and we're gonna jump right into it. We'll go through the rounds first, and then we're gonna tackle all of these squares. Let's go! Okay, cue the dog. Alright, so let's do some rounds. I look for my cute box opener, but cannot for the life of me find it. So we're just going to use this plain old orange one. Oh well. Alright, so this first one, I'm getting all ahead of myself here. We've got Star Spirit by Jamaica Murphy, or Jamushka. It's going to be a 68.8 by a 42.7 centimeter. And these are the newer boxes, so they actually give you colors on the side. So she's got 52 colors with 1 AB and 5 fairy dust. I really like these new boxes. They're so pretty. I actually feel bad getting rid of them. The other ones, it was a lot easier because they were cool boxes, but they weren't like pretty boxes. These ones are just pretty now. So I'm like, but I'm not going to hoard the boxes once the painting is done. I'm not going to be that person. So this first one, I'll go through the toolkit and stuff with you guys. I'm not going to do that for all 13 paintings because we'll both be here forever, and I'm sure we both have things we have to do that aren't just this. So these ones are going to have the newer Diamond Art Club toolkits. If they want to come out of the bag. Alright. I actually like the newer toolkits. I think they're nifty. I actually use the stuff in it now. So you have, this is their new like putty pen. I think they call it it has a funny name. It's like a push and peel and stick. I don't know. I'm gonna mess that up, so I'm not even gonna keep trying. Normally this lid comes off. There we go. This one's still got, it looks like the plastic tip on it. They have changed it to where some of them are metal now. And basically you just twist it a bunch. Is that open? I don't know. You twist it and then it pushes the putty out. I mean, it takes a minute because it's putty. It's viscous, so it's not gonna like shoot out, but it is gonna slowly push out. And then you have the other end that you can put a multi-placer in if you want to, with whatever wax or other putties you like to use. It comes with a putty refill. I think you'd be pretty hard pressed to use all of the putty in there, but if this is the only pen that you're using, you might. You've got a bag of baggies that you can either kit up into or use for spare drills. And then you've got, probably my favorite part of these is the new tray. Oh, you've also got, they give you a little bit of pink wax in some placers. Excuse me, but I really like their new trays. They're decently deep. Their grooves are really nice. And they have a lid, and they're also stackable. So like, you see on the back here, they've got these like inner grooves. That stacks on top of other trays. I really like that. And I like their little stopper. It's much easier to use now. Things are nifty. Things I don't give away. I keep things. I like to do smaller paintings and kit up into them, actually. So let's move things to the side. That's your toolkit. If you notice, there's not like a cover minder or washi or anything like that anymore. No tweezers. Although there are never tweezers in a round kit. But I think that's fine. I've got a million different cover minders. I also make cover minders as a business. By the way, shameless plug. ShireShenanigans.etsy.com. But, and I have enough washi to last a lifetime. And enough tweezers to murder several things. Anyway, so there's your toolkit. In here we've got our stickers. Da, 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 da. So there's going to be your colors. They do now, if you've noticed, ABs used to be anything under the like number 150. They now label them as AB instead. So they're going to be at the end with the other special drills. Just kind of nifty. And there's a better look at your art. Alright. All of these should also have treasure quest cards too, which I'm going to pull out now. Eee! Is this a silver? Oh, okay. I think this is a silver. So they did start on some of the cards. They're going to tell you what they are. But I'm pretty sure that this is a silver one. And if you're super new or been living under a rock, treasure quest cards they started doing this year as like an additional reward system. So there are these beautiful trading cards of the art. And on the back, there's a scratch-off place that has a code, and you can enter that at this website here. That's kind of hard to see, but it's just diamondartclub.com/redeem. You enter in a different amount of each tier of card, and you can get gift cards that you can use, and if you collect enough, you can actually get a custom painting from Diamond Art Club. I just like collecting the cards. I actually bought a card binder specifically for them. Yeah, so that's treasure quest cards. I'm going to keep her out because she's going in the binder. And then let's get into the part that we're excited about. I will also say on this, I'm not going to take out all of the drills. That would also take forever. So I do apologize on that. I did go through, we'll still look for like special drills, but I'm not going to pull them out. And she's a bit wonky, so we're gonna roll her back. And she does, let's see, her cover does have pink on it, so we're gonna check and see if she's been pinked. I think a couple of people I've talked to that had this kit, theirs was pinked. There's a lot of dark colors on here, so I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, so she does have pink on her. But it's really hard to tell, so I'm not actually going to worry about this one. Kind of see her. Let me see if I can zoom out. There we go. So here is our entire beautiful canvas. Just gorgeous. And I went out of order because I just wanted to see her. So here's also our color palette of drills. And then I'm just gonna zoom you guys back in. Let's take a quick peek and see if we can find some specials. So right off the bat, we have a fairy dust white that is gonna be here in these stars. She's got a couple in her eyes. We've got a yellow fairy dust that is gonna be the lining of some of these stars. And there's like a little bit of it down here. It looks like it might be entirely this little spot up here. We've got kind of a lighter yellow that is a fairy dust, which is going to be the edge of this star and is this entire star. She's got a couple of them in her eyes also. And then we've got kind of a pinkish fairy dust. Let's see. This one is gonna be... Okay, so there's a couple in like some star spots out here. It's gonna be kind of down here also. There's not too much of it. We've got an orange fairy dust that is gonna be all over her hair, it looks like. So I think that's, is that the right symbol? Yes. So it's, yeah, it's all over in her hair. And then our bluish AB is gonna also be some of these spots in her hair, like the more stardusty parts. So she's really gonna shimmer. Yeah, there was a lot of Jamaica Murphy in Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and you better believe that I snagged all of them. So you're gonna see this artist a couple of more times in these videos. So let's move on to the next one. All right, round kit number 2 is going to be Witch's Bath by Ivy Dollamore. She's also, there's quite a few Ivies in this drop too, and I also, I'm pretty sure, bought them all. It's going to be 55.6 by 85.6 centimeters, and it's hard to see because she's pretty long, but she's got 65 colors with 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. A friend of mine really wanted to see her unboxed, so this should really make her happy. Plastic. Get out of here. Okay. Let's pop her open. And like I said, I'm not going to go over the toolkit in all of these, just because that's going to take forever, and they're all the same. Okay, let's pull these out. We're going to get a little bit more streamlined. Sorry about that. In our unboxing. So we've got, this is our Treasure Quest card. I believe this is a bronze. Yeah, so they've started putting what they are on the back. Gorgeous. I just love these. They're such a good idea. They're so pretty. All right, here is a look at our artwork. A quick look at our colors. Of course, if any of that goes too fast for you guys, you are absolutely welcome to pause so you can get a better look at the colors. But we have a lot to look at today, so we're going to keep this train rolling because I need time to figure out how to open these. Okay. Oh, hands, don't fail me now. All right. Cool. Let's pop these out first. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves. So this one's going to have much more of like an earth tony color palette. A lot of Ivies do. And then our beautiful girl. She's a biggin'. She's a biggin'. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll her back. Probably going to need to do this for most of them. A lot of my paintings wind up being very, very much like this. I'm not sure if it's my climate, actually. Or I'm just impatient. It's probably that. She does also have the pink lines on her cover, so we will check to see if she's been pinked. As always, also, if your canvases have been pinked and that really bothers you, you can get a hold of Diamond Art Club's customer service. I have never once had a problem with their customer service. They're always very fast at getting back to me, and I know that there's compensation that they're offering if your canvases have been pinked. So we're going to go ahead and pan her up. I promise for this one I will actually put the pictures of the canvases at the end of these, like I say I will. I won't forget, like I did in my Bella Art Diamonds one. I know a lot of people were complaining that we have some busty exposed ladies in these drops, but I'm here for it. And if you're not, I'm sorry. This might not be the space for you. So this is our gorgeous witch bath. Let's go ahead and check. Survey says she's not pinked. Hell yeah. That's what we want to see. All right. Let's quickly go through and see if we can find her specials. So we have a pink fairy dust. And that, if I know the beautiful lady that places things. Yeah. So this pink is going to be here in her bath. We've got a green one, which is going to be the outlines of these like lily pads in her bath. There's another pink one. It's going to be a W symbol, and it's in a lot of these roses. We've got kind of a lighter bluish fairy dust, which is an F symbol. If I had to guess. All right, where did you hide it? There must not be very many of this one because I'm not seeing it. Alright, I will keep an eye out for it, and if I see it, I will let you guys know. There's also, though, a kind of greenish AB that will be... I don't think there's any in the curtain or in the window. That's kind of where I thought there would be some. That's alright. This other AB is gonna be... Maybe there's not many ABs in this one, and that's just why I'm not seeing it. Well, there are ABs in this painting, but I cannot for the life of me find their symbols. So it'll be a surprise for everyone. But this one is Witch's Bath. A full photo of her is going to be right there. I promise it will actually be there. And let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so my last round painting in my Black Friday haul is going to be Witch's Desk by this, I believe, is a new artist, Larian. I may have pronounced that wrong, and if I did, I'm so sorry. This is going to be 55.6 by 70.6 centimeters. And she has 68 colors with 2 ABs and 5 fairy dust. Alright, let's crack her open. I don't know what you guys necessarily listen to when you're diamond painting, but I almost exclusively listen to lo-fi music, and the lo-fi beats to study to YouTube channel that has the Lo-Fi Girl, which this painting is based off of, is one of my favorites. So this is really cool to have a painting of her, a variation, I suppose, of her. This is not what she usually looks like. There's actually one that was done for Cyber Monday also that is a variation of the Lo-Fi Girl. And you best, well, you best better believe that I also bought that one. But that will come in the Cyber Monday unboxing. So this is going to be another bronze treasure quest card. She's so pretty. This makes me want to go out and buy Pokemon cards. Does it do that to you guys? Are you guys Pokemon card people? Because I am. Alright. Here's a better look at our art. Here's our colors. Yeah. It would help if my hands were... Okay. Let's get into this. Alright. Put there. Ooh, here's our color palette. Bit more brighter colors than the last one. Some purples in there. We love to see it. Alright, I'm going to roll her back. This one's not quite as big. She is still, I would say, on the larger side, but she's definitely not like some of the monsters that I have and have purchased from Black Friday. I've got several tall boxes. Alright. Nope. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna die, you guys. This looks like it's gonna be so much fun to paint. Not even kidding you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do our pan. Boom. Alright. I love it. This translated so well into a render. Ugh, I'm so excited. Alright, so we have a kind of periwinkle maybe? Fairy dust that's going to be around in here. And it looks like it's a bit in the kitty. Kind of the lining. We have a yellow fairy dust. It's going to be here in some of the moonlight. I see some of it here in the lamp. We've got a greenish fairy dust that is going to be down here in the plants. We've got another pink fairy dust that is here on her book. And there's some in the clouds. There's a blue fairy dust, kind of like a lighter blue one. And I see it in the moon. And then we have a yellowish AB that is going to be here in these lights. And there's definitely some of it here in the lantern. And then we have another blue AB. Oh, looks like we've got some blue fairy dust here too. But this blue AB is going to be in her ponytail. And ooh, there's a couple of it down here in these potion bottles. Beautiful. Oh, I want to do this one right away. How am I supposed to write? I don't have any containers. We'll figure it out. This is Witch's Desk by Yen. I love it. Full photo of her is going to be there. And now let's start moving into our fatty square babies. Alright, square number 1. We're going to go ahead and do the big ones first. And then we'll do the smaller ones last. So this one, this is actually one of them that my mom got me. She went limited edition and I was sad because I didn't originally purchase her and my mom did instead. Bless her heart. So this is Season of the Witch by Rita Kanya or Aria Illustration. She is going to be 65 centimeters by 80.9. Chonky girl. We've got 57 colors with 1 AB, an iridescent, and 2 fairy dusts. I buy most of the Aria Illustration ones. I love her art. There's a handful that I don't have, and mostly just for the size. Like, I don't think I bought... It came out September or October. It was like the Mermaid Cavern. I don't have that one. I want her. But she's huge. Like, whoo. Usually that doesn't deter me, but I have a lot of large paintings, and those take... I mean, no painting goes fast for me because I'm not a very fast painter, but those take quite a bit longer for me to finish. So, I don't know, maybe someday. She's still on my wish list. She's still on my wish list. Okay. So we've got another bronze. So pretty. And then here's our stickers. Another look at that beautiful original artwork. A look at our colors. This one's going to be a lot more earthy tones also. Yes. which is fine. I love her portrait style, which is... I actually, although speaking of really chunky paintings, I did suck it up and get Cottage Core Witch, I think it is. It's the one where she's sitting out in a field with her cottage behind her and there's like a bunch of ducks. I did get that one. No regrets. She's a monster, but it was so cute. Here's our drills for our color palette. Like I said, a lot of earthy tones, oranges, browns, whites, those kinds of things. This is going to be a good color blocking kit too. I can tell. Alright, I think maybe we don't have to roll her back. I'm probably going to have to roll her back to get a picture, but we'll do that. I'll do that later. She does have pink on her cover. Woo! But she is not herself pink. We love to see it. I don't think I checked. I did not check Witch's Dust, so I'll check that later. So far we're doing pretty good. And so, she's so pretty, you guys. This one is bigger, but already looking at it, we have a lot of color blocking. The most confetti I'm seeing is going to be here in her face. Let me zoom you in so I can kind of show you what I mean. So you see how there's a lot of... Where's my finger? There's a lot of color changes here in her face. So that's what we call confetti. You can do a little bit of line blocking on this, but for the most part, you're going to be changing the color in your tray a lot. So her face is going to take a little bit longer, but the rest of it has big old swaths of, my brain turned off, color blocking. I like her pumpkin. This just looks cool. I'm not usually into this color palette, but I don't think I'm going to have a problem finishing her. Let's take a look at her specials real quick. So, of course, we have a Fairy Dust White, which is... Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be this white in her collar. It is also all of the white that you see in this smoke. And there's a little bit in the pumpkin's eyes. So that is just going to shimmer. There is a black fairy dust. That's incredibly exciting. You don't get that very often. But it's going to be a lot in this pumpkin. That's going to be black fairy dust. We have another... Ooh! We have a black iridescent. So it's like they're crystals. That's going to be the money symbol, which is... Ooh, okay. So the iridescent black is gonna be like these stardust places. So that's really just gonna shine right at you. We have an orangish AB, which is a lot in this pumpkin. There's a lot of that orange AB in here. And we've got a lot of it up here in the pumpkin in her hat. And then that's it. Those are our specials. She is gonna glimmer. Ooh! There is also the black fairy dust up here on the spider. You can kind of see it with the glare right there. That's exciting. So this is Season of the Witch by Rita Kanya. Her full picture is going to be right there. And let's keep going. Alright, I told you guys that there is a lot of Jamushka in this haul, right? Because here we go. Number 2, we have Fairy Celebration by Jamushka. She's going to be 83.9 centimeters by 65. So, bit beefy. She has 66 colors with 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. This one, I think, is the one that she has fairies painting her nails. there is a lot of this artist in this drop, and I did buy all of them because she's one of my automatic artists. And for me, automatic artists are they're those artists that it almost doesn't matter what they release. You're gonna buy them because you love them and you love their style. And I don't think she actually has a piece that I don't like. So let's move that over and I'll pull this out. Oh look, a bronze. And then set this down. Oh, we'll fix that later. Alright. Here's our treasure quest card. So cute. These are all so cool. We have another look at that original art. If I could do this right. Here's our colors. This one's going to have a bit more of a color spread. Very exciting. I need to actually start getting my logbooks together. I am super bad at that. I keep my gems flow updated for what I'm working on, but definitely not anything else. Alright. This feels pretty heavy. Alright. Here's our drills. A little hard to see, but there are quite a few purples in here. There we go. Lots of purples, some blues, a couple greens. We love to see it. Alright. She's going to be a horizontal piece. So let's go ahead and do that. I might actually be able to get this to work in a way where you can just see it. And you don't have to worry about a picture. Let's find out. I'm gonna go ahead and roll her back. I think all of these might have the pink on the cover, so we will continue to check for pink lines. But it does look like a lot of these may have been spared the pinkening. And that's very exciting. Means we can go back to buying diamond painters. Alright. So she takes up almost all of my desk. Alright, I'm going to zoom you guys out so that you can see her. Yeah. Alright, so you can basically see the whole painting here. Yeah, you can. Alright, you can also see my messy desk. So this is Fairy Celebration and all of her beautiful glory. Oh my gosh. Like just those purples. And like the fairies are so cute. They're really small, so I'm sure that they were just difficult to render. But again, I am not disappointed with this. She is also not pink. So that's exciting. I'm going to zoom you guys back in so we can kind of look for some specials. Maybe not that far. So we of course have the white fairy dust. And it's going to be here in like her arm. It's a lot around the fairies. And then some of the shimmer over here is going to be that white fairy dust. We have a purplish fairy dust. It's going to be in this nail polish. And it's a lot in like this darker purple edging on the flowers. We've got a pink fairy dust that is going to be, let me check that symbol. Okay, so there's some of it here in the fairy face. There is some of it up here also in this flower. And there's some of it in these flowers. And then we have an orangish AB that is going to be, it actually outlines, no it doesn't. Okay, So it's in some of the flowers here at the bottom. Whoop. I can get the painting up there. So it's like in these, and then there's some in this flower down here. It's that orange AB, and then the last one is going to be a green AB, which is a down arrow. And it is kind of down here. It's a little bit in Nane's flower stems over here. And then you get some of it in like her jewelry and her clothes. It's going to be that green AB. I love this so much. I'm really happy with this Black Friday drop. I'll be entirely honest. It was so hard to choose, and my wish list is just exploding now. So this was Fairy Celebration by Jamaica Murphy, and let's keep rolling. All right, next up in our adventure is going to be Breakfast Buddies by Ivy Dollamore. It's going to be 65 centimeters by 87.9. So she's going to be a tall girl. We've got 68 colors with 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. All right, this one is definitely going to have to be one that I put a picture up for you guys. She's pretty big. There is no way she's going to fit on my desk for a one frame shot. All right, this one's going to have some more muted colors, but it's so cute, you guys. I remember when this was in voting, and I was like, oh my god, please. Whew, these haul videos are definitely not for the faint of heart, though. My goodness. My arms are getting tired. Alright. Another brown. Okay. Got our beautiful Treasure Quest card. I like how they have that foil on them. And then we've got a better look at that original artwork. Our colors. Lots more browns and like olives, olive colors. Some mustard yellows. All right. I always encounter that problem where I love the artwork that has the more muted colors to look at, but I'm not always into working on it. Alright, here are our colors. Got some lighter blues in there. Like I said, lots of browns, grays, cooler greens. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and roll her back because I know she's going to need it in order to really get you guys a good look. And for me to get a picture. This one I think is going to be one of those that's really fun to work on though, because as you go through the section, there's so many different things in her kitchen. You're always going to be working on a different, just like a different part. Like it's not, you're going to like finish one, like, oh, I finished this cup of coffee, or I finished this basket of eggs. And you're going to know what it is. So those are always pretty fun to work on. So go ahead and pan her up. There, little kitty. She's gonna boop the snoot. Kitty snoot boops are just, they're what's worth living for. I can get this coat off my frame. There we go. I'll actually pull my desk a little bit out to make this a little easier. There we go. It's so pretty, and I love her dress. It's just very rustic. She's got like breakfast cooking over here. So cute. Alright, our specials. So we have that white fairy dust again, which is going to be, she's got some of it in the outlining right here on her clothes. It's on the back of the kitty. We also have some of that white fairy dust here in the clouds. And then we have kind of an orangish fairy dust. I I would think would be in her hair, but I'm not seeing it there. I'm also definitely feeling tired, so my eyes might not be working as well. It's some squiggles, but I'm not seeing the little squigglies. Alright, well, they're going to be a surprise. We've got kind of a greenish AB that is going to be kind of here in these greens, and a little bit out here. We have kind of a tannish AB. It's like a starburst. And that is also not in her hair. Interesting. I'm sure we've got some highlights of it somewhere around here. Is it not up here? Huh. Well, we've got a AB and a fairy dust that are going to come up as surprises while I'm working on it. This is Breakfast Buddies. Pretty little kitty. Precious. Full picture is going to be right there. Let's keep chugging. Alright, we're about halfway there, I promise. So next we've got Duck Bath by Art by Julia. I voted for this one so fast when I saw it in voting. I'm so glad that it's finally here, and I hope we get more of her work because a lot of her work has been in voting, and it's just so cute. Ugh. It's going to be 65 centimeters by 80.9. It has 30 colors with 1 AB and 5 fairy dust. This one, with it being just 30 colors, means I could actually kit it up into one of my smaller containers. I would just definitely have to refill those containers because while it doesn't have a lot of colors, it is a large container. So there's going to be a lot of diamonds in general, if that makes sense. Toss that. Pull this out. I've got another card. Alright. We have, surprise, another bronze. So cute. Here's our original artwork. So many greens. If you like green, then this is your kit. I know one beautiful lady who is very much a green person, and she's going to be so happy with this kit. Alright. Here's our big old chonkin' tube of every shade of green in the DMC library. And probably several that aren't, because Diamond Art Club makes their own drills, so they make their own colors. We're gonna roll this baby back so that I can get you a good picture when we're done, because it is long enough. We are not going to be able to put it entirely in frame. Alright. Oh, it's so cute. Their little eyes are like little dots. I'm so happy right now. Alright, focus. Let's do our pan. Like, it's just, look at this bathroom. There's so many plants. I wish my bathroom looked like this. I also wish my bathroom was this clean. Good God. So cute. This looks like it's going to be so much fun to diamond paint, actually. So, alright, starting off, we have an orange fairy dust. It looks like it's definitely here in this shampoo bottle. We've got some in these leaves. The orange fairy dust is their beaks, too. We've got a yellowish fairy dust. It is the N symbol. That is going to be, yeah. So it's in some of these leaves, kind of up here. I see a couple of them over here. And then I think I saw, yeah, there's some of it down here too. We've got a kind of palish tan cream, fairy dust. Or not, nope, that's not a fairy dust. Back it up. No, oh my god. Guys, I'm so tired. It is a fairy dust. I was just making sure that you guys are paying attention. That was a thing for you. Oh my god. Are you serious? This entire wall and this is fairy dust. Oh my god. Kate, you did it again. Alright. We have another green fairy dust. It's a lot in these plants. It's like this lighter green. It's over here. And then we've got some more down here in these plants. We have a palish green fairy dust that is mostly, it looks like the duck water. That's so pretty. And then our 1AB is going to be a white 5200. Surprise. There's actually not as much of that as it is of this fairy dust. Like for the most part, I'm seeing it's like here, which you guys can't really see. It's so big. So it's like right there. There's a couple here to really show off the gleam in the water, and it's like right there. But there's not very much of that. This is mostly going to be a fairy dust painting, and that's very exciting. How am I going to wait to do this? I have a friend who this is her next painting, and I'm going to live through her. So this was Duck Bath by Art by Julia. I really hope that this is not the last one we have from her because her stuff is so cute, and I think it translated so well into diamond painting. But so your big full picture of that is going to be right there. And let's go to the next one. Okay, oh my god, this one's heavy. So this is Nemesis by Emily Yarich? I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's going to be 65 centimeters by 90.8, and I didn't even tell you the name. This is Nemesis. This is going to be another one of our beautiful busty ladies, and I'm so excited to get into her. That sounded really dirty. 81 colors with 1 AB, 1 electro diamond, a special diamond, and 6 fairy dust. So she is, oh my god, she is just loaded with special drills. I'm so excited. Can I already say that? Because it's true. It's just gorgeous. I believe this is the first one from this artist as well, and if this is what she's going to deliver to us, may it not be her last. I will buy them all. We've got our stickers, we've got our painting, we've got our card. Alright. Ooh, it's a silver. Here's our beautiful card, Nemesis. Here is our stickers. A better look at the full artwork. Nope. Oof, quite a spread of our colors. Before I go any further, so there aren't a lot of diamonds as special diamonds, but this one does, and they get identified by the Y. So that just means a special shape diamond within here. I think it's in her necklace, but we're gonna find out. I know I have a friend who talked to me recently, but she wasn't sure what it was. One of the horse paintings has a special, and I know that Magic Arcades by Lady Holly also has a special. Alright. Okay. So if you see that honkin' diamond right there, that's a 4 square. So that's going to be our special. That's going to take up 4 of the normal square spots. If that makes any sense. So here's our colors. Huge, beautiful spread. This is gorgeous. I'm very happy with this. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think, to work on. I'm going to go ahead and welp her back because she's another big beauty. Did I check the pink lines on Duck Bath? I don't think I did. I guess you can tell how unbothered I am by it now. This one, maybe it doesn't. We're just going to check right away for her pink line so that I don't forget. Alright, let's roll her back. Alright, I'm going to peel. She is not pinked. Great. Alright, she's huge though. Dear Lord almighty. Alright. Let's start up here. Wow. Just the detail on her face. Her face is actually another really good example of confetti. Also, this one, I'm not seeing too many huge swaths of color blocking. There's some line blocking, so you'll definitely be able to use a multi-placer, but you're not gonna fly. Or at least I'm not gonna fly. I know some people who probably will. I'm not any noobs. Oh, she's just gorgeous. I'm just gonna pull back to my favorite part. Anyway, specials. She has a lot of them. So we have an orange fairy dust so it's going to be in her hair, as kind of expected, really. And like up here, we have a blue fairy dust. It's going to be in the water. There's some of it over here too. We have a pink fairy dust I'm not seeing right away. That's okay though. It's kind of like a flowery symbol. Unless I'm not looking at the right color, I guess that's possible. It is hard to pick out the specials in paintings like this that have such strong confetti. Okay, well, there is a pink fairy dust. It's not standing out to me right now. We have a green fairy dust that is like a plus symbol. I see it kind of scattered here in her necklace. We have another one that's kind of like a division symbol. That's also kind of green. Oh, there's also some of that green fairy dust here in her tail. And then this division symbol is not standing out to me. Is it down here? Oh, there's some more green fairy dust here in her tail, but not the one we're looking for. Interesting. I'm sure it'll pop up. And then another one is this like 3-dot one. It's kind of like a yellowish fairy dust. It's gonna be there. She's got some in her scales. There's some in her tail. Her special drill, I was right, is gonna be here in her necklace. It's like the pearls. So they're much bigger. I think that's an electro diamond. It's kind of like an hourglass symbol. It's here in her necklace of like the starfish. And then we have 1AB, which is kind of like a slash. And that one is going to be actually kind of outlines her. And it outlines some of the bubbles. So there's also some fairy dust up here. Ooh, and there's the pink fairy dust. I told you guys we'd find it. Beautiful. I just love her. She's so pretty. All right. This was Nemesis by Emily Yarich, and I'm really looking forward to doing her. Her big picture, so my brain just shorts out, is going to be right there. And let's move on to our last bigger guy and keep going. All right, guys, 5 more. I'm gonna do this. This one is the Noodle Dragon's Bowl by Christina Yen, or 6 Leaf Clover Studios. I think I have all of her paintings so far too. She's a newer artist and I love her so much. It's going to be 83.9 by 65 centimeters, so it's going to be another horizontally long piece. This has 86 colors with 2 ABs and 6 fairy dust. I am noticing a trend, at least in these paintings, that we are getting a lot more fairy dust than ABs, and I think that is a welcome trend. ABs tend to smell kind of funny, and they don't like to be placed. At least I don't struggle as much anymore because I've kind of figured out my method for making them work, but in the beginning I got really frustrated actually with diamond painting because one that I did had a lot of ABs in it and they just weren't working. I was incredibly lucky though that I had an amazing community in the Crafters Den, which was put together by Sophie of the Diamond Help Desk. It's still open for people to join if you're not in it yet. And they helped me out actually to figure out that no, it's not you, it's the AB. Which is good because I was ready to give up diamond painting. Maybe my wallet would have been happy with that. Anyway, here's our treasure quest card. This is another bronze. Here's a look at that beautiful original artwork. Our colors. This one's going to have kind of a spread, but it's going to be a lot of darker orange, like oranges and yellows and browns. Just the nature of the art. I will say, if you're like me, and these color palettes are sometimes a little more difficult for you to work on, having a piece that has a brighter color palette that you kind of like swap out with really helps to keep the interest in doing the painting. And I know some people would be like, oh, well, just don't buy those ones. Well, I like the artwork, so I'm gonna buy it. Here's our color spread. There's a couple bright ones in there. And then we're gonna roll this baby back because it's huge. Maybe we can get a full pan view because it's a horizontal. We'll see. I'm gonna try. Because then that's one less picture that I have to try and remember to put in here in editing. Alright, let's roll her out. Oh yeah, I could do this. Alright, are you guys ready for a zoom out? Hold on to your butts. Oh, that was the wrong way! So, here's a full look at this beautiful painting. This is the Noodle Dragon's Bowl. Try and lift it up to get rid of some of that glare. There's so much going on in this that I don't think you can get bored. I don't think you can get bored. And also, I'm going to take a second to shout out, that is a beautiful render for words. Words are so hard to get right. I love it. Let's zoom back in. Let's go ahead and find our specials. So we have that white fairy dust again. It's going to be here. I think these are fish cakes. I might be wrong. There's a lot of white fairy dust in this chef dragon over here. We have kind of a yellowish fairy dust. That is not actually where I thought it would be. Interesting. I'm not seeing this particular one, so I'm going to keep my eyes out. We have an orange fairy dust that is like the up symbol. There's a lot of it over here in this dragon. Kind of in here. We've got a yellow fairy dust, another one, That one I did see a lot of. There's a lot of it in this guy and a lot of it over here in this guy. We have kind of a reddish, orangish fairy dust. It's going to be a lot in this dragon. And kind of over here. We have another orangish fairy dust, which is going to continue to be in this guy. And it's going to be hard to show. I'm going to try. It's also down here. A little bit. And then we have a blue AB, which is going to be in this blue dragon. And an orange AB, which is the E symbol. And I see it a lot in like the edges of this dragon. And he's got some up here too. So a lot of our specials are going to be in the dragons themselves, it looks like. With this one, you're going to be doing something different every time you do a section, so I don't think it's going to be hard to complete. This beauty is the Noodle Dragon's Bowl by 6 Leaf Clover Studios. It's so cute. I can't wait for more of her paintings. I've seen a lot of her in voting, and you bet your bottoms that I voted for it. So let's keep chugging to our next painting. Alright, our next beautiful painting is going to be Down the Rabbit Hole by Margaret Morales. I think this was actually her only release this Black Friday, which is okay. She released her very first painting last Black Friday, which was Onahime, I believe. This one's going to be 55.8 by 75.9, so I was wrong. It's still big. She's going to have 68 colors with 1 AB, an Electro, and 5 Fairy Dust. This one I was a little bit on the fence about because I'm not a huge Alice in Wonderland fan, but I really like how Margaret drew her. I think she's gorgeous, and I like the colors. Bottom line, there was enough in here that I really liked that I was like, okay, let's do it. And I don't dislike Alice in Wonderland. I think she's just overdone. Unpopular opinion. Okay. So we've got our bronze treasure quest card. So pretty. We have our original artwork with our colors. She's going to have a much larger color spread because there's a lot going on in here. I was just about to say that I'm getting better at putting things back, and instead I'm not. I'm going to mess this one up the most. Oh, it's the universe keeping you humble. Alright. I will tell you guys that this is probably the longest haul video we're going to have. I don't think Cyber Monday is this big. Here is our color palette. Definitely lots of blues, which is really to be expected. You can see that Electro in there. Electros are always gold, I believe. At least all the Electros I've seen are gold. Ooh, this one's actually not that big, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get her entirely in frame. I'm gonna try. She is definitely going to be a piece if you are a blue fan. I do enjoy blues, so I don't think this one's going to be too difficult to stick with. Alright, I'm going to... No, I will go ahead and put a picture up of her at the end. I'm not going to try and do that and risk you guys not seeing her in all of her glory. So here's our pan. Instead, I like our little bunny. We all know that's the white rabbit, right? Awesome. So she's, oh, this is really pretty. Alright, specials. We have that white fairy dust again. it is its usual symbol. There's not actually too much of it in this painting. There's a couple of it here in her socks. It's going to be the white of the cards. And it's right here, like the cuff. And then like this card. And there's a little bit here in the T. We have a kind of tannish fairy dust. It's going to be the A symbol. There's a lot of it here in her hair, which is probably going to be more of a yellow and just kind of looks tan. We've got kind of like a light purple one. It's also here. And is it anywhere else? Oh yeah, it's also like right here. It's kind of used for shading, it looks like. We have a greenish fairy dust that's going to be here in the leaves of the roses. Oof, my battery's starting to die. Ooh, gotta speed this up. We have another one that is, it's kind of bluish. Not seeing it. Yeah, I don't know. But my battery says we're not gonna find out. Our electrode diamond is going to be here in his watch, and it's in like a lot of the watch band. We've got, I think my Cyber Monday just got delivered. Then our AB is this square. It's kind of like a gold. It's going to be here in her hair. Beautiful. So this, I'm going to put a picture up right there. This is Down the Rabbit Hole by Margaret Morales. Alright, I tried to get a battery charger, but it doesn't want to work, so we're going to go through this a little bit quicker. This is going to be Sagittarius by Chrisabug. It is 50.8 by 75.9. She has 69 colors with 1 AB, an iridescent, and 4 fairy dust. I have most of the Chrisabug Zodiac. I don't have all of them. Typically I do like to do a full collection, but there were a couple that had colors that really didn't speak to me, so I didn't get them. You know, trying to be more responsible. This one, however, I liked all of the purples in it, so I went ahead with it. Alright, so we've got our treasure quest card. And our original artwork with our gorgeous spread of colors. I mean, look at all those pinks and purples. That's just nice. 13 paintings is a lot, you guys. Alright. This is already going to be a 4-part series though, so I'm going to knock this out with you. Alright, so, oh, is there? No, that's the iridescent. Here's our color spread. You can kind of see the iridescent in there. Lots of beautiful purples and blues. She fits that way, but I will still put a picture up for you. I don't like doing them in the opposite orientation of what they're supposed to be. I don't like trying to look at paintings like that, so I'm not going to do that to you guys. So I will post a picture of what this looks like at the end. I also apologize that we're going quicker. Like I said, my phone battery is dying. Who knew that such a long video is going to eat up my phone battery? So pretty. Alright, so our fairy dusts. We have a purple one. It is a lot down here in these flowers. That's the only place I really see that one. We have another white fairy dust. It's going to be this like glow around her. We have a pink fairy dust. It's going to be in her flower buns. There is a gray fairy dust that is going to be here in her clothes. There's also, some of it is also in the glow around her. Nope, I lied, that's not fairy dust. Oh, I'm so tired. It should be in the glow around her, I would like it there. There is, let's see, her crystal is going to be, ooh, the name actually. Up here it says Sagittarius, and that's going to be all crystals. There is one AB, which is the dollar symbol, and it is, oh, I'm so tired, eluding me. I don't see it. So that one's going to be a mystery. Sorry about that, guys. This is Sagittarius by Crystalbug. Let's keep going. Alright, I am saving probably my favorite from this for last. She's a close second though. This is Freya, Goddess of Beauty and War by Crystalbug. Gorgeous. She is 55.8 by 85.6 centimeters. She has 67 colors with 2 AB and 5 fairy dust. I also want you guys to be proud of me that I did not make a silly immature joke about the last one having 69 colors. I want you to know that that did not go unnoticed. I just couldn't make a joke because we have to be quick because my phone is dying. We only have 12% right now. We can do this, guys. We can do this together. Alright. Packet. Painting. Card. I'm gonna laugh if we make it through this whole one and there's not a single black card. So many of my friends got black cards in their Black Friday hauls. I'm not even gonna get a gold. If you're curious, this one is a bronze. She's so cute. I'm gonna pause real quick because a friend of mine just got here. Okay, let's do this. So here's a look at our original artwork. Our beautiful colors. I really like this one. Earlier this year I did a different Freya by Crystalbug actually. Whoa. That reminds me that I totally forgot to link a video in my Baden Bella Art Diamonds video that I'm going to go back and do once we're done here. Oh, it's been a week. Here's our beautiful array of colors. Lots of blues, as to be expected. I don't think I've checked the pink on any of the last ones we've done. Yeah, mostly because I haven't needed to. This one is also not pinked. That's exciting. I am ready for the pinkening to just be in the past. Alright, here we go. She's going to be one that I will show a picture of because she is very large. Alright, let's do our pan. This gorgeous lady and her beautiful cats. Maybe. Where do you guys want to bet that this is fairy dust? Beautiful. Alright, starting out, our fairy dust, surprise, is going to be in the cats. This entire cat body is fairy dust, as is most of this cat body. We've got a yellow fairy dust, which is going to be in their eyes. There's also some of it in her hair, like here in the cat's eyes. We have an orange fairy dust that is in her sword a bit. That yellow fairy dust is also in her sword. Let's see. That orange is going to be here in some of her hair also. We have a darker pink fairy dust that is going to be it's the A symbol. Where is it? I'm actually not seeing it. Oh, it's kind of sprinkled here in her dress. And then we've got a bluish fairy dust that's going to be 2 dots. It's going to be outlining part of her dress, like here, and there's some in here. And then we have our 2 ABs, definitely all here in her hair. And the N, I would think is also in her hair, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's kind of down here in these flowers. Awesome. Wow, she's really pretty, you guys. So her full picture is going to be there. This is Freya, Goddess of Beauty and War by Chrysabug. And now our last one. I had to save the cute one for last. So this is Friends from Above by Puffy Gator or Nanaki. She also had, I think, quite a few in this Black Friday release, if I remember right. I might be crazy though. I know that she's had quite a few recently. And if you don't have a Puffy Gator in your collection, what have you been doing? They're so cute. So it is going to be 55.8 by... Oh, okay, so my phone's running out of battery and space, apparently, so it got angry at me. I now have a time limit on this video for the last part, so I'm gonna refilm this. I don't know when it stopped, but so this is Friends from Above by Nanaki or Puffy Gator. It is 55.8 by 62.7 centimeters. It has 67 colors with 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. It is so cute. Oh, I need to get rid of some videos on my phone. Alright, we've got our packet, we've got our painting, and we've got our card. Alright, you guys. Here's our treasure quest card. Surprise, surprise. We did not get a black one in this. This is another bronze. Here is our stickers. So look at our original artwork. Our colors. This one's going to have a really nice spread of colors for what it is. And our painting. Apparently, beefy haul videos. My phone doesn't work. Alright, here's our colors. And that's the thing we're all waiting for. I might actually be able to get this in frame. Alright. Well, I might be able to. Here, I'm gonna pop you guys out. You're already kind of out. There she is. There's our painting. All of its glory in my desk and all of its messy glory. Okay, so our specials real quick. So we have the white fairy dust, which is going to outline the kitties. It's also a lot up here and in the clouds. We have a yellow fairy dust That is the equal sign. It's going to be down here. We have a greenish fairy dust that is the lesser than symbol. That's going to be in here. A lot of a window. We have the U-turn symbol. That's going to be an AB. It's going to be in here. Mostly it seems these plants are really like blinged out. And then we have a pink one, pink AB, that is going to be, I would think it would be in the cats, but it's not. It's gonna elude us, is what it's gonna do. Guys, I don't have battery for this. Okay, here's some pink AB up here. Oh, my phone's going. Okay, so this is Friends from Above by Puffy Gator or Nanaki. It was our last painting. We've gone through 13 paintings. This was a lot of fun, and I've learned a lot about my phone in this. If I want to know in the comments below what your favorite painting from this giant haul was, and if you liked this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you could also give me a thumbs up. As always, if you want to keep up with my crafting journey here on YouTube, if you hit that subscribe button, YouTube will let you know when I post another video. And until next time, guys, I love you. Bye.